All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekaha Kodash. Double honors to our apostle Ezra Millstone. And shalom, Wakasai, Lahabakyar, which is peace and mercy to the elect. Throughout the four corners, wherever you may be, I'm the brother Amar from the branch of GMS Cleveland. Come back at you another video. And as you can see on the screen, man, you have this individual that goes by the name of Kamala Harris. Currently the vice president of the so-called United States. The title reads, it says, Kamala Harris visits a barbershop in Philadelphia. Let's see what she's talking about. I got some scriptures lined up.
The dean of students, and he works with our young people every day. I'm from Philly, born and raised, uptown to be exact. I've been in education for 10 years. I started off as a teacher's assistant in a school in North Philly.
Only 1% of teachers in public schools are black men.
Yeah, for sure.
1%. The statistics are, if a black child has a black teacher by the end of third grade, they're like 13% more likely to go to college.
To succeed.
Wow. But to go to college even. Mm-hmm. And, part of actually my focus and agenda is what we've got to do to create incentives, which really are not necessarily incentives in terms of the will, but also we don't pay teachers enough.
Right.
Student loan debt is an issue, and thinking about how we create incentives to actually recruit and retain, because we know the benefit to overall society,
right.
And in particular to our children. The beauty of human nature also is that when you set a high bar and you give people the chance to reach it, especially starting with our children, they will go for it every time. Every single time. If you give a child from the beginning of their life all reinforcement that tells them they can be anything and do anything, and that they are loved and that they are special. I mean, that is one of the keys, I think.
What about telling them their history? What about telling them, who they really are as a people? You know what I'm saying? What about telling them, they have natural born enemies? What about stuff like that then? You know what I'm saying? If she really cares about the children. But let me point out a few things, man. One, what you see, she's speaking to so-called black men, right? And she's I guess making certain points, and I don't want to use the word teaching, you know what I'm saying, but she's like I said, having a dialogue with these men, and that one, you know what I'm saying, let's point out a few things. I don't know if Kamala Harris is married, but I believe she is. Matter of fact, let's just look it up. Let's look it up real quick, man. Let me see. I had some stuff too that I was gonna put on. Is Kamala Harris married? Huh. Would you look at that, man? Let me see. Yeah, her spouse is Douglas Imhoff, right? Yeah, man, bro. Let me see. It's so-called white man, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? It's a so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? But then she has the nerve to be in a barbershop talking to so-called black men about their health and upbringing of the youth of so-called black men. But yeah, she's married to an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? And what do you think this Edomite is speaking to her about when he's popping her? You know what I'm saying? He's blowing her back out. What do you think he's telling her? You know what I'm saying? And what do you think she's doing? Because women are going to naturally take the mindset of their husbands, and just something that happens naturally. But I don't want to digress. Just wanted to see, I just wanted to fact check something. So let me get some of these precepts real quick, man. Because regardless of if she's having a dialogue or not, one, she's not even supposed to be talking. If you are a married woman, you really have no business, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it was in the ancient world. We know things are vastly different nowadays, but technically women that are married, they have no reason to talk to another man outside of their husband or, relatives, whether it be a father, uncle, cousin or whatever, you know what I'm saying, brother, you know what I'm saying? They have no reason to be talking to another man if they're married, you know what I'm saying? and then these, it's just a lot of things that's off about that picture, man. You have these niggas that got these lineups, and you know what I'm saying. You have one that the first dude, you know what I'm saying, that had the dreads. That's off as well. The hairstyle, they got the dreads. That's off. It's not a part of our customs, and he had like a feminine vibration with the long hair. Anyway, man. Like I said, I was just get this real quick, man. This is First Timothy 2 and 9. It says in like manner. It says in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, and modest apparel is what having women being clothed from head to foot, and first part of that is having their head covered. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then having what a dress on, not having on men's attire, because pants is a man's attire. You know what I'm saying? It says with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. You look at that word shamefacedness. Shamefacedness is going to say basically having a reverence or respect towards men. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that these people, you know what I'm saying? Let me get it real quick. When you look at that word, shamefacedness, shamefaced it, facedness. It's like you. You're gonna see it's gonna say bashfulness, which bashfulness goes into like what respect or reverence or shy or being shy. So women don't have a shyness, or another word for that is timid. They don't have a shyness or timidness towards men or towards the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's what you see, to this very day. It says in a sense of shame or honor, modesty, bashfulness, reverence, regard for others' respects, and they don't showcase that towards men, and more importantly, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is because they're in a proud position. These women have been uplifted to a position where they now have more power and authority and influence over men. That's why these niggas is up there sitting in that barbershop quiet as a damn church mouse and not saying shit, not rebuttaling, not like I said, not having no type of stance on anything she's saying, not questioning anything. But what you do see when it'll be these same type of niggas that will come up to the camps, that'll come up to, the brothers, you know what I'm saying, and start to scoff and and speak out of turn and just be completely rebellious and disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying? But men, like meanwhile, this woman is up there and it's just, they just listen to her and they got nothing to say. Verse 10 says, but which becometh women professing godliness. Verse 10, it says, with good works, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. They're supposed to learn in silence, man. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the men, but to be in silence, man. So, and like I said, I'm not saying that she is teaching in this video, but she's having a dialogue with these men, and in a sense, she's so-called educating them, you know what I'm saying, or trying to at least. And these men, they don't really have anything to say, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's because they are in a beta state of mind, man. Let me let this video play on, and then I'll grab some more precepts.
I mean, that is one of the keys, I think, to what we can do for the children of our families, our community, right? I mean, I think about it. I grew up at a time where, Aretha was singing "You Are Young, Gifted, and Black."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see that? Look, and you see how when she mentioned Aretha Franklin, and then how she looked, directly at this nigga. She's trying to connect in a sense to where she's want to resonate with these men so she can touch their souls, so to speak, in the sense to where she's winning them over. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody connects with you, you kind of, and in a sense, you let your guard down. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things start to pass your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being on a guard. Like I said, she mentioned things like that, or what I'm saying, or she used to say, I used to smoke weed back in the day. Those type of things they resonate with Jake because niggas grew up doing a lot of these things. And that's why you will see that's why you see when Obama was in office, he'll be hooping, or they'll show this nigga shooting hoops. Why? Because niggas shoot hoops. Niggas play basketball. Like that's not what we don't need to see those things, man. And that's the same reason why she's bringing up these celebrities, man, which are puppets. A lot of these so-called black entertainers, actors, actresses, musicians. They're a part of the boule. They're part of these what's the word? Yeah, organizations, you know what I'm saying, societies and stuff like that, that's helping aid the devil. Like I said, you can see in her eyes, man, when she looked at this man, you know what I'm saying, when she mentioned Aretha Franklin and all that, like she's like, yeah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna understand me from this point. Nonetheless, man, I'm just making some points. You know what I'm saying? Just making some points, man. You know. Let me see real quick, man. Let me let this video play, man. Oh yeah, like I said, that's the reason why she's bringing out people like Cardi B, people like Offset or Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, Kelly, like these people hold a soft spot in our people's hearts. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a politician, you're a vice president. You know what I'm saying? What the hell do these people have to do with anything that concerns policies? You know what I'm saying? But like they have these people on these stages for the influence, for they have certain control over these people's minds, man. That's what they're using them for. Anyway,
and every signal we received told us that.
Right. Yeah.
And we weren't particularly special.
Fast forward.
When you look at redlining, I mean, it happened here in Philly. It happened all over the country, which is black people who are ready to buy homes in areas where they could then build the wealth, right? We're not allowed to buy in those places. And today, black families are 40% less likely to own their homes than others. Okay?
Right.
So part of my plan and policy is recognizing that, to give people a $25,000 down payment assistance if they're a first-time home buyer.
I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I guess, like, when you look at the average home, I'm not going to type it in. You can type it in yourself. The average home for a first-time home owner, you know what I'm saying, you're looking upwards from anywhere to $300,000 to $400,000, man, to own a home. And she gives you what, $25,000, man. I guess. You know, so I guess. But meanwhile, these people over there, they literally sending billions of dollars in aid over to these people in these other places, in particular, like Ukraine or what's the other one, man? Or where the small hats reside at. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, man, you Jakes, man, it's a damn shame, man. Damn shame. Let me see, man. Let me see, man. I'll get this real quick, man. It's Proverbs 1:20. Proverbs 1:22, man. That says, "How long ye simple ones, when ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scornings, and fools hate knowledge," man. Yeah, these people, man. A lot of our people, man, they're simple, man. Like I said, and this starts with the men, because they're the head of the nation. You men have been reduced to a complete degenerate state, man. And ultimately, man, the Lord just has to do away with y'all, man. I am completely with Yahweh Shem Shah doing away with you 2/3, man. And like I said, I don't know if I'm a 2/3. I pray I'm not. I pray Yahweh Shem Shah that I'm not a 2/3. I pray the Lord give me salvation along with the brothers I serve with, man. You know what I'm saying? Fighting this this spiritual war. You know what I'm saying? And tearing down strongholds, man. I pray that the Lord deliver us, man, because we are not with this shit, man. We are not with Babylon the Great. We do not, have a stake here in Babylon the Great, man. This bitch is talking about one of her plans that she's unveiling to so-called help black men, which is what she call it, man? What the fuck did she call this shit, man? I'm just so tired of this system, man. Let me see. Simple Google search. It says, this is from APnews.com. Harris announces a new plan to empower black men as she tries to energize them to vote for her, right? Um, it says Harris plans including providing forgivable business loans for Black entrepreneurs, creating more entrepreneurships, and studying sickle cell and other diseases that disproportionately affect African American men. Which you best believe that you can thank the Center for Disease Control, man. You know what I'm saying? You can thank the CDC, man. A lot of them, oh yeah, what about the time when they so-called experiment on so-called black men? They experimented on so-called black men with the Tuskegee experiment. You know what I'm saying? And these other things that they're doing to us, man. It says Harris already has said she supports legalizing marijuana, and her plan calls for working to ensure that black men have opportunity to participate as a national cannabis industry that takes shape. It says she also is calling for better regulating cryptocurrency to protect black men and others who invest in digital assets. The vice president opportunity agenda for black men is meant to it says invigorate African American males as a moment when there are some fears some may sit out of the election rather than vote for Harris or her opponent. Blah 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 blah. So she's doing all this just, you know what I'm saying, to get you niggas to vote for her, which it doesn't matter if you vote for her or not. They already have who the candidate who they're gonna select. You know what I'm saying? Not elect, but select, man. So basically when you look more into it, man, it was another article I read. The what was the word I just used? Uh oh damn, I forgot the word I just used, man. Um oh for forgivable was which is used forgivable forgivable loans, something about forgivable loans. But basically she's gonna like give loans to so-called black men, you know what I'm saying, to basically help them get like houses, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, which man the fucking economy's going to shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I think she called it the forgivable black loan or something like that. I just want to go back to it, man. What did she call it? It's crazy. I just forgot that damn quick, man. Slovakia. Let me see. Man, where the fuck is it at, man? Yeah, the forgivable business loans, man. But she called it, I think she said black forgivable business loans. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter, man. Like these people are not for you, man. And you Israelite men, you have to understand that, man. Where the fuck is your backbone at, man? Used to be, man, like you look at the way Jake is now, man, it's a shame, man. They just gotta go. They gotta get destroyed, man. They too far gone into this world, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the scriptures say about Jake, man. This is Isaiah 51 and 20, man. It says, "Thy sons have fainted, man." And you see that, man. Like I said, it sometimes, bro, it hurts, man, just to see the condition that you Israelites are in particular you men. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been you've been brought so low, man. You've been effeminized, man. You've been just completely taken off your rocker. You've been completely removed from your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to even believe that, if we didn't know no better, man, brothers, if we didn't know any better, yeah, I can see why people don't accept or acknowledge or even willing to, believe that we are those, those chosen people that the Bible speaks about. They can't see us being, in King David's, that the mighty men that served with King David and King David himself was so called black, black Latino, Native American, man. They can't see it, and I understand why though, man. Because you look at Jake now, you look at the state that they're in, you like, man, damn. But anyway, they are the people of the Bible, the men, the chosen lineage, who the Lord deals with. Though the men, the men of the Lord are so called black Latino and Native American men, whether you can receive it or not, man. And so it says Isaiah 51:20. I'm ending on this. It says, "Thy sons have fainted; they lie at the head of all the streets." It says, "As a wild bull in a net, they are full of the fear of the Lord, of the rebuke of thy God." Man, therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Yeah, Jake is afflicted and drunken, man. You're tore down, you beat down. And she spoke about the health of so-called black men later on in that video when if you go back and watch it. And like I said, you can thank the American corporation. You can thank America for help aiding in the downfall and destruction and decrease in the health um so-called black man. And like I said, so man, it's all a fraud, man. It's all it's fake, man. What she's speaking about and what she stands for, man. She don't give a damn about you, man. You know what I'm saying? But Jake is drunken. It says, but not with wine. That being drunken, but not with wine, is talking about the doctrines, the philosophies, the belief factors that our people believe in, man. And she's helped forwarding that, man. It says, "Thus saith thy Lord." It says, "The Lord." It says, "And thy God that pleaded the cause of his people, behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again," man. It says, "But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the streets to them that went over," man. So the Lord is going to eventually take the cup of trembling out of our hand and eventually put it into our enemies, man. And you can find that in multiple scriptures, man. And I can't wait. Oh man. Hey man, so Lord willing, the election's in literally 2 days, so we'll see what happens, man. Shalom.